If you have had a big change in your life, look at it as an opportunity, as a pause, kind of like extreme weather. You're listening to the Confidence Shift podcast. I'm your host, Michelle Charles Gustafson. I'm a strategic marketing consultant turned certified image consultant, certified professional life coach, best-selling author, and award-winning international success mentor, where I teach growth-focused entrepreneurs, professionals, and community builders how to transform their self-belief and personal brand presentation into a superpower, all aimed at helping you see yourself differently so you can live a life filled with more intention, joy, and success. I'm glad you're here. Let's jump in. It's cold where I am, and so I have my tea. It is minus 45 Celsius. And that, my friends, in the United States is a crisp and cool minus 49 Fahrenheit. Okay, so it's cold. And this extreme cold has been a thing where I live for the last week or so. And as I was trying to think of what I wanted to share, I thought about extreme weather and how it causes us to pause. It causes us to pause. Now, if you've never experienced extreme cold, that's fine. You might have experienced extreme heat. Okay. Like I know deep south, all the things, it gets crazy. And the thing about any type of extreme weather is it causes us to have to look at our behavior and how to keep ourselves safe. We have to change our routines. We have to change how we see ourselves because at that moment, it is a matter of keeping ourselves safe, number one, and then figuring out in that safety what to do next. And I loved this because I actually felt it for myself. The pause. I took some time to simply think about where I've been, where I'm going. And in that time that I was pausing in this cold, uh, doing the things that make me feel safe. Okay. Making soup, sitting by fires, taking quiet journal moments, even watching movies that are comforting. In those comforting spaces, I was seeing what would be next. And so if you have had a big change in your life, look at it as an opportunity, as a pause, kind of like extreme weather. It causes you to just slow down, sit with what feels comfortable, and understand how you can use that to move to something new. And in my week of pausing, I was actually gifted with two different scenarios that allowed me to see this push and pull of where I've been and where I'm going. I had a client who we decided that we've known each other for 20 years. And I've mentored her for 20 years in business coaching, as well as confidence coaching, and then personal branding. We couldn't believe that 20 years had passed being in each other's lives. And her scenario and me working with her was flip-flopped with a brand new client who is just beginning her journey with me. And when I looked at those two women, while they seemed very far apart in the time that they've spent with me, what was the same was what I was offering them in terms of me. And when we go through something extreme in life, just like extreme weather, where you are caused to pause, the very best thing you can do is look at who you were and who you're becoming and see a common thread. And for me, they gave me that gift because the common thread I could see is how I uniquely, that no one else can do, have nurtured confidence in people over my entire life. And you as well have that common thread in yours too. Sometimes we just lose track of it. But when we are given the opportunity to pause, like in that deep freeze time, to think, to pause, to see, to compare, to see the lessons around us, you too can see what I call your competitive advantage in your life. The thing that you do that others can't and won't in the same way that you do. The thing that can't be duplicated instantly. The thing that can't be bought immediately. The thing that cannot be commodified at all. You have a uniqueness, and there's a thread running through your life that will show it to you. And in the pause of life, whether it be in a deep freeze or in a change after whatever changes happen to you, careers, aging parents, burnouts, children leaving, whatever changes happen to you, in that pause, if you can find that common thread, you are on your way to your next season of confidence and success. And if you don't know how to find that common thread, that's the place you seek help. That's the place you look for someone to help you see yourself differently. Because when you get that clarity, confusion about what's happening in this frozen time in your life, the freeze, the pause will drop away, and you'll find yourself renewed and more energized to do the thing that only you can do. I know that there's a portion of you that knows that you need to stand out for something new and use your experience and your expertise, maybe in a new way, maybe in a way that's different from how you've done it in the past. And inevitably, that question of how I present myself, how I talk about myself, how I put myself out there comes up when you're going through that change. And I'll share with you, it is very hard to put yourself out there when you don't know what to say. And you won't know what to say after change unless you take the moment in that pause and you compare who you've been, who you are, to where you're going. And then you make a change based on that alignment. So how's that for an analogy on cold weather, extreme cold? I hope you're staying warm. I hope you're staying cozy. And I hope this has given you something to think about in terms of where you go next. Stay warm. I've got my tea, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Thanks so much for listening. I know you can tell that I believe that a confidence mindset is something everyone who wants to make an impact needs. A shift in confidence can change your life. You can explore my book, Show Up Confident, explore how I work with my clients, and see their amazing results and breakthroughs too. It's all at huanstyle.com, and start to see how making the image, mindset, success connection can create a breakthrough in your life too. I can't wait to see you there. Bye for now.